Hello, good morning. Shari's here doing my stretches, and yeah, I kind of already did my normal ones that I do in the morning, which we'll get to those later on in the month. But today we're going to do day 1, 2, and 3. And I just want to tell you guys, I've had some major neck pain in my right side. When I ended up hurting my back, I did I saw a chiropractor, or not real frequently. I'm not a big believer in that. But I saw massage therapy once a month, and I got massage, and I really can tell a difference now that I don't do it all the time. So I know that there really is something to the stretching and massage therapy. In about, gosh, I would say a good, like almost a year, 8 months. I've had some pain in my neck. I do have impingement in my shoulder. I have rotator cuff impingement, which is, and bursitis and arthritis, and it is better when I'm lifting and strengthening that muscle. But my rotator cuff. But I get like a kink in my neck, and it hurts all the way in here. And I have one of those rice bags that you can heat up. Well, I did till my dog ate it. So I need to get a new one, but I use that a lot, or a heating pad, because if you have any kind of neck hurt neck or injury or anything, you don't want to ice your neck, you want to heat it. It just responds better in moist heat, so like the rice bag is a really good option for that. And but I've noticed, and I kid you not, since I've started this challenge and I've been doing the neck stretches, it's gone. Like, my neck feels so much better. I'm not waking up with it stiff, and I do believe that my pillows and my bed also have something to do with that. But the stiffness and neck pain, because that can make a big difference. So anyway, I just want to tell you guys, like, keep it up, because if you're consistent, and it might not work right away, but it will work. It will. And belief is really powerful, so you have to believe that it will too. So anyway, I wanted to just share that with you guys, because my neck feels great, and like I still kind of have a little bit of a kink. I do think I probably need an adjustment. I usually go to the chiropractor like once every 4 to 6 months. And the reason I'm just not a big believer in that is because your ligaments don't stretch like your muscles do. They don't spring back. So when you're constantly being manually manipulated, and seeing the chiropractor, it's going to pull your ligaments are going to get stretched, and then you're constantly going to be out. Muscles are what holds our bones in place. And so when you know how to engage them correctly, and you build them, then you don't need to go once a week all the time. I know my chiropractor basically wanted me there like once a week for the rest of my life, which is totally ridiculous in my opinion. Like I said, that's just my own personal opinion. So I do think they are definitely helpful. I do believe in subluxation. When something's being out, it's pinching other nerves and stuff, and it can cause numbness, tingling in your arms, all sorts of things. So I'm not saying it's not a good form of holistic treatment. I just don't believe in it every week. And I've seen a few chiropractors during my 40 years, and that's always what they want. They want you to be in there every week or every 2 weeks. And I think, 3 times a year is doable, but not every week. So that's just me though. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, and we are going to first, and I was doing some research, and so this is really going to help with your trapezius muscle as well, this stretch. And just, make sure you're not wrenching. Make sure you're not wrenching on your neck. You're basically just using your hand here to kind of put a little bit of pressure on it, not wrenching it around. Another side. Oh, I'm sorry, Snug. This is my Luca. He's my little snug boy. And he loves when I get my mat out. All the animals, it's like you get your yoga mat out, or I do, and they all come running, and then I don't know, it's weird. See, I can tell my neck is really, this is definitely, my pain's been going on for longer than just since July and into June. I did have a pretty bad fall in late June, early July, I think it was, in my garage. My husband's a floor layer, and he had some masonite tiles stacked up, and I stupidly stepped on them. Well, they are very slippery, and they slipped out, and my feet came up from underneath me, and there was a stack, a pretty good stack from the ground, and I fell stomach down on the stack, thank God. But I smacked my chin straight on to the ground here in my chin and just smacked it so hard. I had a huge, I mean, I still have kind of a bump right here, but it was really scary. But I really had just got up and was very thankful that it wasn't worse. I mean, I could have broke my jaw, I could have broke my teeth out. I mean, it was really scary, but my blessing was that I could see the positive of it. That's how I try to live my life.